Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alex Sheen has been sharing the importance of a promise with people around the world. He is the founder of Because I Said I Would, an international social movement and nonprofit dedicated to the betterment of humanity through promises made and kept. Alex's story, unfortunately, begins at a tragic point in his young life. On September 4th of 2012, Alex's father died of small cell lung cancer.
My father was an average man. He didn't run marathons, he didn't write books, he wasn't a war hero. He was average. An everyday person, almost unnoticeable, except for one thing. My father was a man of his word. He was there for me when I needed him.
Alex decided to title his father's eulogy, Because I Said I Would.
I don't want to remember my father by the way he died. I want to remember him by the way he lived, by the promises he made to me, his son.
At the funeral, Alex would talk about the importance of a promise. And for the first time, he would hand out what he would call a promise card. A simple idea. Write a promise on the card and give it to someone as a symbol of your commitment and honor. Alex offered to send 10 promise cards to anyone anywhere in the world at no cost to them. The message would go viral. Since September 4th, 2012, Because I Said I Would has distributed over 3.15 million promise cards to over 153 countries around the world, and by request only. Alex is someone who truly honors commitment. He once walked over 240 miles across the entire state of Ohio in just 10 days to fulfill a promise.
One man is walking 240 miles across the state of Ohio for 10 days in honor of Amanda Berry, Gina De Jesus, and Michelle Knight, all three of the Cleveland women who were held captive for 10 years.
He promised to walk to raise awareness of violence against women.
Alex Sheen is about an hour from finishing his walk.
When you're in this ditch in life and you want to quit, when you've gone 150 miles and it seems like it's too much, you must ask yourself a question. It's the same question every time when you want to quit. It's very simple. You ask yourself, why? Why did I make this promise? Why is this so important to me and to those I made this commitment to? I believe when you have a strong why, you can be strong. You can put one foot in front of the other and you can make it to the other side.
Alex volunteered at a different nonprofit for 52 weeks in a row. He has delivered disaster relief supplies after Hurricane Sandy, helped clean up after riots in Ferguson, Missouri, and continues to make and keep promises that encourage the betterment of humanity.
Alex Sheen.
Alex Sheen.
Alex Sheen, founder of Because I Said I Would.
Because I Said I Would.
Because I Said I Would.
Alex, nice to have you on.
Alex, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
It's all about making promises and keeping them. And there's nobody on this planet, I think, who's better at doing that than Alex Sheen.
His charitable promises and social media campaigns have been featured on ABC World News with Diane Sawyer, CNN, The Today Show, The Los Angeles Times, NPR, and many other programs. As an advocate for humanitarian efforts and as an expert in promises, Alex is a recognized speaker around the world. As a 3-time TED Talk presenter, he personally shares the inspirational stories of the Because I Said I Would movement with audiences in over 100 cities each year. Through his life experiences and unique perspective, Alex provides insight for others on how to become better at keeping promises.
And I wonder, when you write a promise on it, is it the card that gives us strength? When we write it down, is it the card that gives us the strength to move on, to get better, to do what's right? Or was that strength always in us? And is this card just a mirror to the hand that wrote it?
You will get 10 promise cards. Start small if you must, but write them down. Keep them in your wallet, post it on your bathroom mirror, whatever you have to do.
Because of his dedication to philanthropy, 100% of Alex's speaking fees are given directly to Because I Said I Would, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. By inviting Alex to speak, you are helping support the impactful charitable work of this organization.
The challenges that we face, they are great. Humanity faces these challenges and you see them on the news. This pain and this suffering. And sometimes the adversity is so great that we start to think that the only thing that will solve it is a miracle solution. Yeah, we just need $1 billion of funding. We need to change the laws, right? We need a new technology to be developed or a miracle cure. A miracle, that's what we need. Well, sometimes we don't need a miracle. Sometimes we just need people to do what they said they were going to do in the first place. To be there for your friends and your family, to fight for a cause through thick and thin. The promises that we make this world.
New year,
New semester.
what promises are you going to make to yourself?
How are you going to better humanity?
Pause the video now to write your promise on your card. Good morning, Tigers.
It's the start of a new semester, and that's a good thing.
Like all fresh starts, you get to go to each of your new classes with the slate wiped clean.
There is no late work, no zeros.
It's a chance to start new.
So put forth the best effort, the best version of you, and you can stick with that.
Don't give up. The staff has some extra support coming your way if you need it.
During advising last week, advisors shared the new tutoring lab details.
While anyone who needs help is welcome, all sophomores and freshmen who failed 2 or more required classes must attend.
Freshmen are scheduled on Mondays and Tuesdays, and sophomores are scheduled on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
It starts up next week, Monday, so if you failed 2 or more classes, make plans to be there.
And with that, the announcements.
The small business production students will be selling peanut butter cookies this Wednesday and Thursday in the Commons during Focus.
What does peanut butter have to do with the harvest of the month rutabagas?
Absolutely nothing. The class didn't think anyone would buy rutabagas, so they are selling peanut butter cookies in honor of National Peanut Butter Day on Wednesday, January 24th.
Don't worry, they are not forgetting about rutabagas. They will have samples of the roasted rutabagas for anyone that would like to try this healthy alternative for potatoes.
Did you know this vegetable can prevent premature aging, improve eyesight, and stimulate the healthy regeneration of our cells throughout our organs and tissue?
Come check it out and buy a bag of peanut butter cookies for $1.
So, next, a piece about piracy.
No, not like a pirate day. That's not till September 19th.
It's video piracy and could affect every single one of us.
Here's Memphis with the story.
My name's Peggy Gordon. I am the technology supervisor for the school district of Black River Falls. We've gotten 2 notices so far from charters saying that Warner Brothers has reported us for having pirated movies on our network, and so they can then effectively shut our internet down if they want to. Video pirating is downloading movies illegally. We get our internet through Charter. So when somebody pirates a movie on our network, it traces back to a Charter IP address, and then Charter comes down on us. Even if you're homesick, your internet is filtered back through our bandwidth. So if you're doing something from home, it is still coming back to the district. Charter has different options. Like right now, they've given us 2 warnings, and then we have to follow through with steps to show them that we are following steps to try and stop it, to try and find out who did it. They can throttle our speeds, which means they can let us not have as much bandwidth as what we currently have so that we can't download things, or they can shut us off completely. The whole school district, all of our schools, would lose internet access if Charter shuts us down.
So, please, don't go looking for movies at all.
Especially not on school computers, whether you're here or at home.
Now, have a great first day of semester 2.
Bye.